Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. We have a very important topic to talk about, and that is the riots that have erupted in Los Angeles. The situation is out of control. It's absolutely insane. We're going to break it down and much more. I'm going to give you my very blunt, straightforward thoughts on the situation. Before we get into that, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment below with how you want to see President Donald Trump handle the riots, handle what's happening in Los Angeles, the out of control nature of the situation. Let me know in the comments. I'm trying to respond to as many as possible. Hit that bell so you never ever miss a video. Now let's get into it. Over the weekend, mass riots erupted across Los Angeles in direct response to immigration raids being carried out by the federal government to get people who do not belong in this country out of this country. As a reminder, a friendly, gentle reminder for everyone, the only people who have a right to be in this country are our great, beautiful American citizens. Everyone else who is here is a guest, and they are here on our terms. President Donald Trump, when he returned to the White House, made it crystal clear that cleaning up the immigration disaster we have in this country, shutting down our wide open border, and not allowing people we don't know who don't belong here to flood into the country, that was going to come to an end. Well, how do you do that? You got to find people who don't belong here, and you have to remove them. So there were raids that were conducted throughout Los Angeles, throughout California, and there was swift and immediate backlash. That backlash being unbelievably violent riots, throwing rocks, attacking police, lighting shit on fire, burning cars, just absolute anarchy at the highest order. And I have a little bit of reporting here. So Trump responded by activating the National Guard, sending in thousands of troops. There might be more troops on the way. We don't know quite yet. But Trump responded by activating the National Guard, sending in the National Guard to get control of the situation. I'm going to throw this up on the screen for you right now. This is reporting from Fox News with Kristi Noem, the Secretary of Homeland Security. It says, President Donald Trump sent 2,000 National Guard soldiers to Los Angeles to help keep peace as immigration protests descended into riots and to prevent a repeat of the 2020 unrest that saw the Democratic governor of Minnesota let his city burn. Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem said on Sunday. They're referring to the George Floyd riots in Minnesota. They're drawing a comparison there. Noem addressed the deployment of the National Guard during an appearance on CBS Face the Nation, saying that Trump has the safety of the community and law enforcement officers at the top of his mind. President Trump is putting the safety of the communities being impacted by these riots and by these protests that have turned violent, and he's putting the safety of our law enforcement officers first. The violence comes in response to sweeping immigration raids in the Los Angeles area. Federal immigration authorities have said some of the migrants arrested last week had criminal histories, including assault and drug offenses. Noem said that Trump made the move to send in the troops because Democratic California Governor Gavin Newsom made bad decisions and Trump didn't want to wait for Newsom to get some sanity. Newsom has claimed that Trump is deploying the National Guard not because there is a shortage of law enforcement, but because they want a spectacle. So that's where it's at. Now, a lot of footage has spread all over social media. A lot of footage is out there of cops being attacked. Again, things being burned, just absolute anarchy and mayhem. It's a terrifying situation. And we have some footage from Fox that I'm going to show now from inside one of the vehicles that Border Patrol agents were in, just coming under heavy assault. It looks like it's straight out of a war movie. One of the most terrifying things you'll ever see. Let's go ahead and roll that video right now. So that right there was footage of agents who were carrying out the raids, trying to suppress the riots, coming under heavy assault in their vehicle from the people rioting, burning places down, absolutely out of control. It's mayhem. It's total mayhem. And we need to speak frankly and straightforward when it comes to this issue. You cannot allow people to behave in this manner and get away with it, okay? You cannot allow people to terrorize communities by rioting, burning cars, attacking police officers, attacking innocent people. And it's absolute insanity. It's insane that we as a society think it's okay, or that there's people out there, certainly not me, who think it's okay for people to attack law enforcement, to threaten the safety of the community, and you have idiots cheering it on. You have idiots who claim it's not that big of a deal. You have idiots who are out there trying to claim that we're all being deceived, we're all being lied to, as if we can't all open our phones and see exactly what is going on. We can see exactly what is happening. President Trump, as well as Governor Gavin Newsom, who's a complete clown and absolute idiot, need to suppress these riots and put an end to the carnage immediately. Now, whether that's with the National Guard, whether that's with state police, local police, SWAT teams, whatever it might be, and I'm not saying that there's a one-fit approach here, one-size-fits-all approach here, but we need to end the madness. That should be the slogan. End the madness. Do not allow these scumbags to burn communities to the ground. And furthermore, what is up with all these people waving Mexican flags in the streets? They don't want to go back, but yet they're going to stay here in America, wave Mexican flags as they destroy the community? Isn't that a little odd? If they love Mexico so much, why don't they want to go back? Seems like a fair question to ask. At least if they were waving American flags, you might be able to make the argument, oh, they love America so much and they're resisting whatever they view as wrong, and we love the United States of America. We're proud to be here. We're proud of the red, white, and blue. We're proud of the 50 stars on the flag. You know, that would at least, they'd still be wrong. They'd still be completely out of their minds and wrong. Don't get that mixed up. Still wrong, still wouldn't endorse it, but they're waving the Mexican flag while destroying the country that apparently they hate so much, and yet they won't go back to the country whose flag they wave. Pretty odd. This country is a law and order country. It is a civilized society. We have rules here. We have customs. We have an agreed upon societal fabric, if you will. And when we allow people to come in and destroy our homes and destroy where we live and break the law with no consequences, this is how you end up with riots. We saw it in 2020. We're seeing it now. You need to absolutely crush any attempt for our communities to be burned to the ground. We saw it happen in 2020. We saw all the damage that was done. We cannot let it happen again. We absolutely cannot let it happen again. Trump sending the troops, that was the right call to make. That was 100% the right call to make. This needs to end. Bring back civilization, bring back peace, bring back law and order. It's that simple. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments how you want to see President Trump handle these riots, how you want to see the local authorities handle these riots. Make sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell so you never miss a video. And as always, I'll catch you all next time.